Good morning, guys. Mike, aka Crypto Jewels. All right, it is Friday, 4:30 in the morning. Yes, it's early. I get up early. All right, so let's hop into a quick VRA update. Did one yesterday, but just kind of want to follow up on that a little bit. Not going to get into the overall macro structure too much here. Just going to briefly give you guys an idea for those of you who are new to this channel as to what I believe we have going on, which I believe is a one-wave structure, which is a 5-wave impulse, which is a potential trend reversing structure from this bottom down here. And then we put in our A and then our B, and now working on our 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5-wave down for our C before impulsing upwards. And then from there, depending on how that wave unfolds, we've got some pretty high targets, which if you want to see what those targets are, you can go back to a couple videos that I did a little while ago and see what those targets are. All right, so like we talked about yesterday, I believe that we have this structure currently working off of our 4-wave high here, which is this 1, 2, 3 wave. Looks like we had a triangle for a 4-wave, and we possibly are dropping into our final 5th wave, which would be this 1. We would be working on our 2 here, and then we will fall down into our 3, 4, 5, which is roughly targeting the low 3s, 3.5, 0.035 or 0.035 to 0.003-ish or so is ultimately where I see this targeting, as long as we are below really this point here. As long as we're below 0.044, I'm going to go ahead and assume that we are targeting that lower target. What we really need to see in order for this to be impulsive, or to assume that maybe we have a bottom in here, is a 5-wave structure off of the low, which would be, it's hard to get anything out of this right now, but the only way for that to be possible right now would be this being some sort of 1. This may be some sort of a 2-wave. Then we would have to have a 3, a 4, and a 5. So ultimately, this would have to follow this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave like that. Then you would need a 3-wave, and then that would have to hold, and then you would want to break back above the top of that 5. So if we could impulsively move like that through that resistance that I threw on there just a second ago, which is around 0.044, then I would assume the bottom is in. But until we get that structure and until we get that impulse off of the low, I have to assume that we are working on our micro subwave structure of this final 5th wave move down. So that's what I'm leaning towards at the moment. But we know what bulls need to do, which is that impulse that I showed. If bulls can put that in, then I would say that the bottom is in, and this thing is going to be heading to much, much higher targets. All right. See you all later.